Hello students, let's read this question. Rewrite x plus parentheses y plus z using the associative property of addition. What we're going to do is we're going to rewrite one expression is given and they tell me what property to use. And basically that is our question. The circle on the line, we box the question. For the section of elaborate, I already brought my anchor chart for properties because we're doing a whole set of questions with properties. So I'm using this anchor chart as my elaborate strategy. And I'm going to come to what it says associative in here. And this is the one for me to rewrite it as associative property of addition. So what I notice here is on the left side of this equation, when we put the parentheses, it means we're gonna solve this addition first. That's what they're associating. Associating will be like work together. So they're gonna work together, the 2 and the 6. But then I see on the other side, they work out the 5 and the 2 first. So you see, we're only changing the order of the number that we are working with or associating. That's what it means. So I'm going to write the equation that is given so I can rewrite it using the associative property of addition. Okay, so I rewrote the expression that's given and we're going to rewrite it using the associative property of addition. Notice here they keep the same numbers, the 5, the 2, the 6, the 5, the 2, and the 6. So this is x plus y plus z. And then what I'm going to do here, I'm going to see how they use the parentheses. This is the parentheses. And you see how they left the x at the beginning by itself. Well, now that's going to change on the associative property. Instead of adding this first, we add this ones first. You see how we move the parentheses, guys? The x was by itself. Now it is in the association, in the group of numbers working together. The z was in the association first. Now it is by itself. That's how it needs to look like when we apply the associative property of addition. Now let's look at the answer choices. For choice A, they didn't associate the numbers. Actually, I see they flipped the order. So this should be more like commutative property. And I'm going to write it on the side. But I'm not looking for commutative. I'm looking for associative. Okay, now I'm going to look at the next one. They have x plus y plus z, and then they add in a 0. If they add a 0 here, it means that this number here will stay the same as it is here, because adding a 0 doesn't change anything. And how do we call that property that adding a 0 to keep the same number that was originally given? That is called identity. So we cannot pick this one because this one should be identity property. Identity property. Now let's check choice C. And choice C, look what we have here. They regroup the numbers they're gonna work out first. They associated differently, but they kept the same numbers, the x, the y, and the z. So it looks like this is a pretty good choice. I'm gonna put a question mark so far. Then this one here, they are multiplying x and y, and then they are multiplying x and z. What they did on this one, guys, here, looks like if they did distributive property. But I want you to analyze the distributive property. You see how here we have this 4 in front of the parentheses? The 4 implies a multiplication. The 4 will multiply in the 3, then we have the plus, and then the 4 will multiply the 5, like here. But on this expression that is given, or like that one that we have here, this x in front of the parentheses is not multiplying. It has an addition sign. To be multiplying, you see, look at what it says, distributive. The 4 needs to be by itself and not adding in between the 4 and the parentheses. This is not this property. This property will be like a distributive, but we're not distributing. This will be like distributive. But there's no way we can distribute on this one. Our answer is absolutely letter C. Awesome, guys. Thank you.